Hey, what's up? So, I just got a package in the mail from our good friends over at a company called Elite Ammunition, and they manufacture some some pretty nasty ammo for this little bugger right here. And I've always wanted to make this video, and since I ordered that, I figured it was about time that I finally bit the bullet and not literally, but bit the bullet and just go ahead and just make this video. Just to verify that this weapon is clear. I don't know if you can really see that, but I did safety check this weapon prior to making this video. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that little guy. A little magazine disconnect. To me, it seems to be a little relic of the Browning high power era. But that aside, this video is going to mainly address some of the myths that surround this gun. I noticed there's a lot of misinformation, a lot of myths, and just not many people know a whole lot about this gun, and they seem to be experts on it when they talk to you about it anyway, even though they don't have the full story. But the first thing I wanted to address was mainly the fact that a lot of people refer to the 5.7 by 28 cartridge as a over-glorified 22 Magnum, which simply just is not true. Fact number one, the 5.7 by 28 can be reloaded, as opposed to the rimfire cartridge 22 Magnum cannot. Right there, just that's an indication that it is in fact not the same. It's just not. The cartridge is a neck cartridge, somewhere in between a pistol cartridge and a rifle cartridge, which is actually why the 5.7 by 28 was commissioned by NATO. They wanted something to bridge the gap between pistol ammo and rifle ammo. Now, just a couple more, few more facts on the cartridge itself. It is actually extremely difficult to reload for. Probably on the order of match grade ammo. You have to, for you reloaders out there, you are aware that when you are trying to determine the correct powder charge for your specified load, you are going to change your charge in increments of around half a grain to ensure that the cartridge is not overpressurized or underpressurized. You want it just right. So half a grain, right? But in terms of this particular cartridge, it is changed. The powder charges are changed in increments of 0.1 because you do not want a cartridge that is overpressurized in this particular gun. Because the pressures in this gun, even with the standard SS-197 ammunition, the pressures in this gun are already high as it is. So you do not want a chance that you are going to overpressurize and cause a catastrophic failure, God forbid, or any type of situation like that. You want to avoid situations like that as much as possible. And that just goes to show you just how sensitive the cartridge is to to changes in pressure. It's a very high precision cartridge and requires a lot of attention and care. Let's see. Now, the thing is, a lot of people say that the muzzle energy is the same from the 5.7 versus a 22 Magnum. That is, there's some false information in that statement. The fact of the matter is, when they see muzzle velocities, they're comparing a 22 Magnum fired out of a rifle as opposed to a 5.7 by 28 fired out of a pistol. And that in itself is not a fair comparison. And even when you compare those two muzzle velocities, this ends up having more muzzle velocity anyway. Okay, now myth number 2. All 5.7 by 28 ammunition can pierce body armor. That is just completely false. Absolutely, just go ahead and throw that out. Don't even put that into your thought process. This round, the sporting round, the high performance 40 grain 5.7 by 28 SS 197 SR blah blah. This, I'll go ahead and just take this out. It's kind of difficult to do one-handed. This particular round is a polymer tipped round. I don't know if you can see that. It's a Hornady VMAX blue tip, loaded specifically for FN. Okay, and what the blue tip allows this round to do is it gives this pistol the ability to it gives this particular round in this pistol the ability to expand upon entering a soft body target, and allowing it to fragment once it hits a hard surface, such as a concrete barrier, a wood stud in a wall, whatever. Okay, and I have seen tests, albeit only on YouTube. I've only seen tests performed by people on YouTube like Brassfetcher, Buffman, T1, I think. I'm not really sure on his name, but he also performs tests on other rounds as well. So if you want to see those, go ahead and check his channel out. But this round will not penetrate even the lowest rank of soft body armor. So I believe level 1. So there's just no way. It's not designed for that. This plastic tip, I mean, come on. Versus Kevlar, that's not going to do anything to it. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this. Just got it in the mail today. Like I said, this is some boutique ammunition from relatively well-known boutique ammunition company, Elite Ammunition. They manufacture ammunition specifically for this caliber. I'm running out of airtime here. Now they had a special run on this ammunition. It's called the Elite Ammunition's High Performance 5.7 by 28 S4M, 25 cartridges. And these are running about $44 plus shipping for only 25 cartridges. But this was a special run, so I think that's why they were so expensive. They're a small company and they don't really produce large quantities of anything. Every time I try to order something, they're always out of something. So I've sort of held off on ordering anything from them because orders just are very difficult to place with them because they're constantly running out of components. Now, this particular round, I have seen tests on YouTube. They will, in fact, penetrate level 3A soft body armor. Now, that designation of level 3A and anything below that retains strictly to soft body armor, and which means that if you shoot this armor-piercing ammunition, which pierces soft body armor at hard plates such as ceramic, steel, you name it, it will not penetrate. It is not designed for that. I'll go ahead and show you what the round looks like. I believe it's a steel aluminum core, 28 grain, and they come out of this particular handgun at around anywhere between 24 and 2600 feet per second. 28 grain. That's around 350 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, which is a little higher than 9 mil, lower than 45 defensive loads. Okay. I don't know if you can see all those in there. They look pretty nasty.